right, you filthy animals. You already know what time it is.
Yes, sir. The good old holiday season.
Finally! I'm so excited for Christmas.
Yay! It's Mariah Carey season.
All I want for Christmas is you!
Ah! Stop it! Stop it! Did you guys get infected by the Mariah disease?
Nah, bro, we just wanted to piss you off since we know you hate that song.
That song makes me want to commit step on Lego and commit stub toe on the side of a thin, cold metal bed frame.
Oh, stop being a Grinch, Donnie. Get into the Christmas spirit and have fun like it's your last Christmas.
Yeah, this sure as well may be your final Christmas you celebrate before your soil compost.
Nope, I'm gonna be thriving for the next 10 years unlike you.
Sure, buddy. Keep lying to yourself if that makes you cope better.
Anyway, since it's Christmas time, are you guys ready to change into our Christmas outfits?
Yes, I'm ready. Let's do it now.
Let's go! It truly is the most wonderful time of the year.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. I can't wait till this holiday season is over.
You're actually being the biggest Scrooge right now. Pucker up before I kick your ass out of the server.
Really now? Kicking me from my server that I created? Yeah, okay, bud.
Stop it, Donnie. I'm warning you.
Oh, yeah? And what are you gonna do, Towers?
I'm gonna do this, you varmint. Ha! Take that!
Whoa, did you just mute Donald?
Damn, George took one for the team.
Well, Donnie is being a negative Nancy and I can't stand it. So I took matters into my own hands.
I have perms, you dimwit! You're dead meat! George Walker Bush, now get the hell out of here!
Wait, don't you dare kick me, you motherfucker!
What the hell, Donald? Why did you kick him?
Yeah, what the heck, Donnie? Get George back in here.
No! Nobody mutes me. He can kick rocks.
I see George and the other VC down below us. I'm gonna join him since you're being mean, Donnie. Bye!
Yeah, bro. Leave your sorry Grinch ass in here while Joey, George, and I make a Christmas movie tier list without you. Pfft. Pathetic Beyblade spinning mofo.
Wow, those losers actually left me. What a load of bullshit.
Oh, hey guys, you actually joined me? Howdy, partners?
Yeah, we're not leaving you alone like that, man.
It's definitely that time of month again for Donnie. Somebody needs to get him a tampon for Christmas. Let him loathe alone in his self-pity and pettiness.
Yeah, he can stuff himself like a turkey with McDonald's, and I wouldn't even care.
I'm pissed off. I'm gonna go buy some McDonald's and take a damn bath.
His nasty ass is probably gonna order fucking fish from McDonald's like usual.
I'm ordering my tremendous filet of fish sandwich, and I'm gonna eat it in my bath, and nobody is gonna tell me what to do.
Anyways, I like your guys' Christmas suits. They look really awesome.
Thank you, partner. You look quite sharp in that suit as well.
Thank you. It has Santa ice cream, Rudolph designs on it, and looks like your eyebrows are starting to grow hair too.
I'm also finally starting to grow out my hair, but my eyebrows are still chopped cheese, bro. But I love the cowboy theme with your suit, George. That shit is fire.
Thank you, Barry. And yeah, I'm growing out my eyebrows and hair a little bit too, since we all shaved off our hair a month ago. But your suit looks fresh as well. Do you guys see how much of a difference this is without that annoying orange in here?
Yeah, it's night and day. It's like getting rid of an annoying mosquito. But let's hurry up and start this Christmas movie tier list without him.
If you guys missed our part 1 of ranking Christmas movies, check it out in the description.
These are the movies we ranked in part 1. So if you're wondering why we aren't ranking movies like The Grinch, Elf, Home Alone 1, Polar Express, and more, it's most likely because we included those movies in part 1.
So check out part 1 in the description and our other Christmas-themed videos like ranking presents, Christmas songs, and more in our Christmas video playlist as well.
With that said, let's get started with a Charlie Brown Christmas to rank first.
All right, now that I ordered my filet of fish sandwich, it's time to turn on this golden bathtub.
I love a Charlie Brown Christmas. This has a very heartfelt message that 60 years later stays strong.
In this special, Charlie Brown is depressed by the commercialism of Christmas and struggles to find the meaning of it, so he tries to get into the holiday spirit by directing a school Christmas play.
Linus reminds everybody what Christmas is really about, which is the birth or conception of Jesus Christ, depending on which view you have. The entire Christmas special is iconic from that music and art style. It's really heartwarming and a must-see during the holiday season.
Who doesn't like Charlie Brown? The iconic music and hand-drawn 1960s animation style never gets old. I'm putting Charlie Brown Christmas into the legendary tier.
Oh, there's the doorbell. Wow, looks like my McDonald's came fast. Just in time for my bath.
Alvin and the Chipmunks from 2007 is next. And I remember when this first came out, I loved how they brought the iconic animated Chipmunks to real life, despite the CGI being kind of janky.
It was 2007, bro, so I cut them some slack, even though Michael Bay's Transformers came out the same year and the CGI on that movie was off the rails.
Theodore is so cute. I loved every scene that he was in, especially the scene where he sleeps on Dave's chest. I wish I can snuggle and sleep on his hairy chest, too.
Yeah, and you'd probably suck his thumb instead of your own, too.
Hell yeah!
Ew, stop it, Joey. Now you're gonna make me hate Dave.
I think the actor who played Dave did the role justice, but his acting was kind of meh.
It's an Alvin and the Chipmunks movie, so what can you expect? And this movie has a moderate Christmas theme, mostly in the beginning, but the core story isn't centered around Christmas.
I like the themes of the movie focusing on the dangers of exploitation in the music industry and how it highlights the difference between real support and people who just want to use you.
I don't really care about all that. I mostly cared about how catchy and amazing those Chipmunk songs were.
I kind of got tired of hearing those squeaky covers of those songs. They got annoying quickly, but I think it's a good watch and going into the good tier.
It's kind of wild how there were 3 more sequels after the first movie.
Good. I loved all the Squeakles. They should have made like 10 more Alvin movies.
Ah, yes. Now it's time to hop into this warm and steamy bubble bath with my filet-o-fish sandwich.
Moving on is Jingle All the Way from 1996. And
Guess who's back? Daddy Trump is back again with some food.
You're not welcome here. Get out, Donnie.
don't be mean to us or else.
Let me guess, you're eating some putrid fish from stupid McDonald's?
Don't you dare call my filet-o-fish sandwich putrid. And why are you guys doing a tier list without me?
Because you were trying to ruin Christmas, you dimbo. Now have a jolly attitude, or else you're getting the boot with some sharp Spurs partner.
Don't tell me what the hell to do. Now, what movie are you guys on?
Jingle All the Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Huh? Schwarzen what?
Schwarzenegger. Arnold Schwarzenegger. The actor you know?
Joey! What the heck, dude?
Stop saying that or else I'm bout to bust a cap in your old wrinkly ass, boy!
Ha! Keep saying it, Joseph.
You zip your trap too. A week ago, you literally said black people know a scam better than anybody.
Black people love Trump. I got the biggest vote. I got the biggest vote with black people. They know a scam better than anybody. They know what it is to be scammed. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. We did great. Thank you. I like this guy.
Hey, that was out of context. I just was reading the teleprompter and it made me sound bad.
I have my eye on you, bro, but Jingle All the Way is about Arnold's character who desperately tries to get the year's hottest toy, a Turbo Man action figure for his son since he forgot to buy it before it sold out during the Christmas season.
He goes store to store looking for this sold-out Turbo Man action figure and runs into a lot of chaos and absurd obstacles, all to make his son happy for Christmas.
This movie goes to show you the struggle for every parent when it comes down to Christmas shopping for their kids.
Any parent watching this will relate, and even children, since we all at one point wanted that one toy or gift really badly for Christmas, and we ended up getting it or it was sold out.
Jingle All the Way has a perfect holiday aesthetic, from the packed decorated stores, the snowy streets, the Christmas parade, and the name of the movie, for crying out loud. I'm gonna put this movie into the goated tier.
All right, the next movie is Home Alone 2 and...
What is that?
Is someone in a pool?
Wrong, I'm inside a bathtub.
You what? So are you saying you're naked?
People don't take baths with their clothes on, do they, Sleepy Joe? What do you think?
Ah! You are heinous for eating a fish sandwich inside a bathtub, especially with grown men on Discord.
Ugh! What kind of sick animal are you? You're gayer than Obama.
Look, you wouldn't understand. This is very therapeutic and... Fuck! I just dropped my damn sandwich in the water because of you!
You're literally bathing in McDonald's fish water, bro. Get some help now.
Please stop it. I'm going to vomit.
You better clean up that soggy sandwich before it gets sucked down the drain, Donnie.
Don't worry, I'm using a peppermint bark bath bomb. So all this is gonna do is give more flavor to my fish sandwich. Time to eat it up. Bon appetit!
All right, that's enough. You're turning into Joey with all this gross crap. Can we please just talk about these movies?
Especially since this is the Home Alone sequel. You can never go wrong with Home Alone during the Christmas season.
You can go wrong with this movie because the damn Canadians cut out my scene in the movie for quote-unquote commercial time.
I can't believe you actually had a scene in Home Alone 2. You don't deserve to be in that movie.
I'm part of the reason why that movie is tremendous.
You were only in the movie for like 5 seconds, Donnie. Stop glazing yourself.
Home Alone 2, in my opinion, is not as good as the original, but the sequel sure didn't disappoint.
This movie stuck with what worked in the first film with the crazy creative traps from Kevin, and of course he reunites with the wet band Bandits, which are now the Sticky Bandits.
Home Alone 2 is a perfect annual Christmas watch and going into the goated tier.
Moving on is another sequel, and it's A Christmas Story 2 from 2012.
This movie was more of a disappointment than the McRib. People waited 30 years for this.
I'm not sure why they would do a sequel literally 30 years later. It tries to be like the original, but fails to do so.
I don't mind the story, but the attempted humor and nostalgia fall flat due to the new cast and weak connection to the original.
I don't think the movie was that bad. I personally like the small-town 1940s vibe and a continuation from the first film.
It was pointless to continue on from the first movie since that original movie is a timeless classic. Leave the classics alone where they belong, especially if it's from the 80s.
Sorry, not sorry, but this movie is mid as hell.
Next up is subscribing to the channel for more Christmas-themed videos like this.
We have more Christmas videos we're going to upload this month, so make sure you turn on notifications so you don't miss out.
Also remember that next month we're doing channel member-only video ideas for the entire month of January.
So if you want to have a chance to have your video idea be made, shout outs at the end of every video, these awesome money badges next to your name, and special emotes to use in the comments, consider becoming a member by clicking the first link in the description.
So we have A Christmas Story Christmas, which is the third film in this franchise, but this one completely ignores the sequel that was made in 2012 and is the true sequel to the original, with Peter Billingsley returning as adult Ralphie.
After Ralphie's father passed away, he revisits his childhood home with his wife and kids and reconnects with familiar faces from the original movie, who also returned to reprise their roles.
Now this is a true and faithful sequel. This is how you honor the original without compromising the story and characters.
Okay, I can agree. This movie was very heartfelt, emotional, and centered entirely on family and holiday traditions, making this a warm welcome for the family to watch during this season.
That's surprising hearing from you, since you apparently hate Christmas.
I don't hate Christmas towers, I just hate Mariah Carey.
Don't hate on mommy. I mean Mariah.
Don't worry, Barry, I think she's mommy too.
Alrighty then. Honestly, I think this movie deserves the legendary tier since it did the original justice, and I'm not gonna lie. This movie had this tough cowboy tier up, so I'm putting this into the legendary tier.
Now let's check out Arthur Christmas, which is about Santa's son named Arthur, who discovers that everyone on Christmas except for one child didn't get their present. So he and his retired grandpa Grand Santa try to deliver this present before sunrise.
I get the whole idea of this movie with Santa's son, but I just don't like it when they try to add more to the simple lore of Santa by adding in his other family members involved.
What are you talking about? It's awesome to get more Santa lore and to learn about Santa's family. Like, I would love to be a part of his family and become Joseph Claus.
Ho, 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 no. I don't want that skinned pigeon in my family. And joke's on you, since I don't have a family, since they all died off thousands of years ago.
Oh my gosh, it's Santa.
Santa, am I on the naughty or nice list this year?
Oh, brother. Quit it with that kitty shit, Joseph.
For real, bro, but what's good, Santa?
What's good, you say? Nothing is good at this time of year, since all the pressure is on me to deliver gifts to over 1 billion houses. And oh, by the way, Joseph, you're not on the naughty or nice list.
Wait, what? Why not?
Well, because I thought you died.
I'm not dead, I'm right here.
Yeah, well, no shit, Sherlock. You're being skipped this Christmas, but as for Donald John Trump, he's on the naughty list like usual for the 70th year in a row.
I don't care about your stupid list. It's all made up.
Just like how you don't care about the Epstein list too, huh? Which you claim is also fake news. Pfft, give me a break, you coward.
Wow, you seriously want to go there? I am not on that damn list, and at least I'm not on Diddy's party guest list like Obama.
Yo, chill out, bro. Don't put me and Diddy in the same sentence before I whoop some ass. Can we go back to Christmas movies instead of this nonsense?
I'll only stay for a little because me, Buddy the Elf, and Rudolph have to wrap over 1 billion presents in 10 days before Christmas.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna be delivering presents this year? I remember the last time you were here, you said you quit delivering presents.
Yeah, unfortunately, I've just had the itch to deliver again, but all my elves quit on me except for Buddy. So, it's just me, Rudolph, and Buddy the Elf doing all the work.
Wait a second, I have an idea. How about we help you wrap and deliver presents this year on Christmas?
What? Are you insane, Joseph?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Us delivering presents?
Not gonna cap? I'm a little curious to see how that all works behind the scenes.
You may be dumb Sleepy Joe, but that might not be a bad idea.
Yay, I want to ride on your sleigh with Rudolph and the gang.
Donald's fat ass for sure wouldn't fit on my sleigh. I don't think there would be room for him.
Yeah, because your fat ass is taking up all the space. You're Santa Claus for crying out loud.
Yeah, okay, lil bro. We'll see who's the fat fuck come Christmas Eve.
Wait! So are we going to actually help you, Santa?
Yeah, whatever. You're all hired.
Yes!
Bet bro, Donnie's gonna buy us all plane tickets to the North Pole.
I better get reimbursed on Christmas or else. But anyways, back to Arthur Christmas. Where are we putting this one?
Mid. This movie is real mid and is nothing like me or my dead family.
No, who cares if it's not about you? This was a very fun movie and ahead of its time for coming out in 2011. I'm putting it in the good tier.
Up next is Christmas with the Kranks, which is a very funny Christmas movie.
This is about a middle-aged couple who decide to skip Christmas entirely to go on a cruise instead.
But their decision of skipping Christmas throws their entire neighborhood of friends and loved ones into chaos, since they are missing out on the usual Christmas traditions they are used to doing.
The neighbors in this movie were a bunch of dipwads trying to force both of them to stay and not go on that cruise. If that were me, I would smack them with my sleigh.
I thought it was funny seeing the pressure from the entire neighborhood. It made the holiday season feel alive.
This is a wonderful watch with a simple yet fun story. I'm putting Christmas with the Kranks into the goated tier.
Better Watch Out is the next movie, and it's about some hot babysitter who watches this middle schooler while his parents are out for the night, and some shit goes down like a home invasion that leads to a messed up, unexpected, twisted night that I won't spoil.
This movie is worth the watch, especially if you haven't seen any trailers and go into watching this movie blind.
Blind? Now, why would you watch a movie blind? That's impossible. You need your eyes to see.
It's a figure of speech, you noghead.
This movie is a clever and modern take on the Christmas thriller genre that doesn't get boring to watch at all.
Yeah, this movie was really engaging on wondering what's going to happen next. This is one of those movies that you really shouldn't watch with your family, though. It's more of a movie to watch with your friends or even your partner.
Some people may disagree, but I think this movie deserves that goated status. It's not your normal run-of-the-mill Christmas flick. It has some good shock factor and is a great modern Christmas movie.
I disagree, since it's nothing in comparison to the iconic Black Christmas from 1974. Now, this movie is what I'm talking about.
Black Christmas? More like Obama Christmas, am I right?
You're not funny, dog.
Sorry, I'm just really scared of this movie, so I have to make a joke about it to make me less scared.
It's not even that scary, dude. It's more of a mystery thriller than a horror movie, at least in my eyes.
No, bro, this has some great horror aspects and is a true horror movie with what goes on in it.
Basically, this movie is about a group of girls in a sorority house who receive disturbing phone calls during Christmas break that leads to the disappearance of one of the girls who got killed by this sadistic killer who lurks and stalks these girls from the attic.
The killer is basically in the attic in the entire movie, and no one even bats an eye to look up there. Those girls are real stupid and oblivious, but it makes for a very tense movie.
A Black Christmas is one of the most influential slasher films ever made. You gotta remember that this was made in 1974, which is way before Michael Myers, Freddy Krueger, and Jason Voorhees.
It's a very slow movie that has lots of buildup, but I personally like that. Also, it's pretty crazy that the director of this movie is the same director who directed A Christmas Story.
Bob Clark is the director of those movies, and he sure as hell knows how to make a good scary Christmas movie and a good jolly Christmas movie. Black Christmas is going into the legendary tier.
Bad Santa 2 is next up, and he's a better Santa than you.
Damn right he is. I look up to that Santa more than my own self.
Now that's sad, since that bad Santa is literally a no-soul, lifeless drunk who doesn't give one crap about you.
That's the whole point of his character, and I think it works, but only in the first movie, since the second movie is not as good as the first one.
I don't really like those types of movies anyways. Those raunchy holiday films are very hit or miss.
I think Bad Santa's mom is pretty hot, though. She was my favorite part about the movie.
You have terrible taste in women, Joseph.
And to like this movie is to have a terrible taste in movies. This is going in the mid-tier.
Come on, Donnie, it don't deserve the mid-tier since it's hilarious, but whatever. Next up is the cult classic Silent Night, Deadly Night from 1984.
Now, the plot of this movie reminds me of the grandma incident back in '75.
Grandma incident? What did you do to someone's grandma?
I totally didn't accidentally run over somebody's grandma with my sleigh, which paralyzed her still to this date, all while her grandson watched the whole thing go down.
Grandma got ran over by a reindeer? Oh my gosh, that became a reality.
That's tragic, bro. Poor grandma.
Rudolph is the one to blame, since his shiny-ass red nose blocked me from seeing what was in front of me. So he is the one that paralyzed that grandma. And that kid is still traumatized and scared shitless of reindeer and Santa Claus when Christmas comes around every year.
Just like this movie where young Billy witnesses his parents murdered by a man dressed as Santa, which sticks with him forever.
After that incident, he grew up traumatized in a strict orphanage ran by nuns, and when he became an adult, he got a job at this store, and they forced him to dress as Santa for the holiday season, and that sparked something dark in him, which caused him to go on a rampage with an axe.
This film was highly controversial when it was first released, to the point point where it was pulled from theaters due to protests from various parents' groups.
They got mad because Santa was depicted as a stone-cold killer. I mean, shit, I'm a stone-cold killer at Call of Duty, but that's just about it.
I don't like Santa being portrayed like that. It ruins the holiday spirit for me. I despise this movie and every sequel and remake they made after.
This movie has your classic 80s cheesiness and low-budget acting, but I think it works, so I'm putting it into the good tier.
All right, Presidents, that's enough for me, since I'm on a tight schedule, but I'll tag you all in the chat if I need anything. Peace out, monkeys!
What? Did I hear him right?
I mean, I sure do smell like a monkey because of my diaper.
Anyways, we have another 80s movie next up to rank, which is Lethal Weapon.
Now this is the ultimate and epic Christmas movie. This movie has every man screaming, "Hell yeah!" every time it comes on during the holiday season.
This is barely even a Christmas movie, though. It's nothing about Christmas since it's a buddy cop movie.
Well, it is during the Christmas season, so it still counts. A cop and a detective get put on a drug smuggling investigation, which leads to a much bigger and more dangerous situation than they expected.
Mel Gibson and Danny Glover do a tremendous job with their roles. They have perfect chemistry, making for a perfect balance of comedic and emotional overtones throughout the film.
I mean, it's all right. Some scenes were cool, but I don't think this is a good Christmas movie.
Even though Christmas isn't the central focus of this movie, it still deserves that legendary tier since it was an epic movie to watch.
Now here's your Christmas movie that is only focused on Christmas Joseph. It literally is called Four Christmases.
Meh. I like the idea of this movie, but I don't like the actors who play the main couple in the film. They just don't give me a reason to care about them.
I feel like it was a very predictable plot and a lot of jokes felt forced in the movie. They could have definitely chosen better actors to play those roles.
This movie is about a couple who avoids Christmas and their families every year, but the one year their flights get canceled, they are forced to attend 4 simultaneous Christmas celebrations at their parents' houses.
It's called Four Christmases because they both have divorced mom and dads, which make 4 different parents they dread spending the holiday season with.
This is most definitely not a classic or iconic movie by any means and is going into the mid-tier.
The Holiday from 2006 is next and has a way better cast with actors like Cameron Diaz, Kate Winslet, and even Steve from Minecraft.
Oh yeah, Jack Black is in this movie, and he doesn't play the type of comedic and over-the-top character he usually plays in movies, but he plays a grounded and sincere film composer in Hollywood.
This is a rom-com holiday movie with light drama, so it's very interesting seeing Jack Black in this. But I'm not gonna lie, his character is very relatable since he's stuck chasing the wrong girl until finally finds someone who actually sees him for him.
That's one part of the story, but the entire movie focuses on 2 women from 2 different countries who swap homes over Christmas to escape romantic heartbreak.
So you got one side of Christmas in Hollywood with the sunny Santa Ana winds, and the other side of Christmas with the English snowy countryside with festive houses and warm fireplaces.
I say that this film has a great contrast of what Christmas is like in 2 very different places in the world. Usually I don't rock with romantic comedy films like this since I'm not a girl, but this one wasn't so bad.
This was a good watch, and going into the good tier, partner, moving forward is Scrooged from 1988, which stars Bill Murray.
Oh yay, it's the guy from Ghostbusters.
Scrooged is a modern retelling of A Christmas Carol that follows Bill Murray, who plays Frank Cross, who is a cynical TV executive haunted by 3 spirits on Christmas Eve.
Basically, it's your run-of-the-mill Scrooge story trying to find the true meaning of Christmas, and I liked it, especially the practical effects, since back in the 80s, all those practical effects were king.
I didn't like the character Bill Murray played because he was a straight-up douche. He was completely unlikable and a stuck-up loser.
Sounds exactly like Donnie.
Wrong! He's a lot worse than me. He's the definition of a Scrooge.
You're a very close contender, Donald.
I'm putting Scrooged into the good tier since it's your run-of-the-mill Christmas Scrooge story that is nice to watch during the holidays.
Now finally we have Friday After Next, which is the 3rd Friday movie with Ice Cube.
The 3rd and the most weakest Friday movie of them all.
Unfortunately, you're not wrong. This was a very mixed bag of a movie and would have been a lot better if Chris Tucker was in the movie.
Chris Tucker was the soul of the original Friday movie, and it was a darn shame he didn't reprise his role as Smokey in the Friday sequels.
It's understandable since I wouldn't want to be known as that goofy pothead side friend all my life.
It was hilarious though, but the comedy of all these Friday movies are very niche and most definitely not suitable for family viewing. These are the types of movies to watch with your homies on a Friday night, no pun intended.
Friday After Next is about Craig and his friend Day Day, who take jobs as security guards at a strip mall during Christmas to pay their rent after their home is robbed in the beginning of the movie by a guy dressed up as a ghetto Santa Claus.
Then there's a hilarious Christmas party towards the end of the movie where Terry Crews does something very, very fruity.
If there is one character that matches Obama, It's Terry Crews' character in the movie.
Hell no, I would never let myself snoop that down low to pin a midget pimp to the ground in my homie's bathroom.
I honestly love the slapstick over-the-top characters and the absurd situations they got in with this movie. That part was funny, but it's one of those typical raunchy comedy movies with that Christmas theme.
I hate to do it to you, Ice Cube, but this movie in the grand scheme of things is very mid compared to the other Friday movies and as a Christmas movie as a whole.
And right there is part 2 of ranking Christmas movies. Make sure you check out part 1 in the description.
Shout out to EXL Sam, Blake Dow Wombat, Jenny Barron's 1349, Lovely Bob Slay, Speaker Exists, Randall Shannon 1973, Reagan Watts 8572, Zach Watts 5278, Max Phoenix V1, Iceman 4229, Zeno Eric, Syndra Plays, J Uso Nation, Money Dog 398, and Forex 8948 for being our appreciated and supportive channel members.
More shout-outs to Miranda Perillo, Bradley Bowden, Kahara the Father, Podrick the Rod Payne, Random Channel 8143, Corvus Crane 7145, Evil Rollo, Real Diddy Sore, Cam G4348, G Burkhart 25, Legends 176, Clive Rosefield 1710, Fanatic Reese Motiforted 28, Spectre 5336, and Gamzer 15 for being our fantastic and awesome channel members.
Even more shoutouts to Dino Hernandez, Jacob Randall, Mexico Country Balls 483, Kirkham Gunther 8618, Jacob Bowling 263, Holly Martinez 2074, Mr. Jamali 123, Joey Yaman, Misty Gilbert, Rebel Beat 4234, Ichigo Kurosaki 2247, Imar Bernard 3257, Cybertronics 152, and Steven Swan 19 for being our loyal and dedicated channel members.
And finally, shout-outs to Brandon Flynn 6353, it's Alpha 12, Sonic X 78369, King Jax Gaming Ford 20, Chris Nyruz, Nostalgia Network, Hitman Fan 47, Gamer YT 918, Mevans 2001, Your Boy Hunter 389, Lamarian Harris Franklin, SRF 8788, Bear Dozer, Gabe Dudas 2201, Wes Calloway 1, Latura Coleman 6123, Stephen Platt 3840, Brandon Ayala 4274, Omnilude, Fabian Moans, and Wilson Films 50 for being our elite and fantastic channel members. Thank you so much for watching and have a great rest of your day.